few friends say that Raven came to Nether. I guess I'll just look around for a minute. Um, this looks very creepy, but in some way beautiful. Wait, there's a little platform over there. Raven, I finally found you. What happened now?
Drizzy? Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
No, but your eyes are green.
Thank God you're back. I have so many things to tell you right now.
Yeah, let's just start out on why you're in the Nether. You're just like that, and you're mad.
Sit down. This is gonna be a minute.
Pile of bones.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Okay. It all started after you left, but we're gonna save that part for the end. Drizzy, I've been going through it. I've been going through it so much. I managed to get a man executed from our village from Violina. I was feeling very bad about myself for something that I did, and I was so much in need for help that I asked Braxton for help, our mortal enemy. Um, he gave me the Shadow Knight clothes, the contacts that used to be red, but I'm pretty sure I my green eyes burned them through. Um, but I know what you're thinking. What the hell did you do that made you end up in a place like this? As you can see, the pile of bones where Braxton was sitting, I killed them. Wasn't my fault. I don't blame myself, or at least I think I don't. I don't really know anymore. The last time you were here, I told you and Kyra and Alina that I didn't want to save him. And you know who I'm referring to.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't help it. I couldn't help her look so sad all the time. So while you were gone on that merchant trade ship, I went in the Nether like a fool and went to go save his sorry ass. But something happened. Remember how we got kidnapped the first time when you arrived?
Mm-hmm.
You know what this sick fucker said to me?
What?
It was all a joke. The kidnapping, the pain that we went through, me freezing from Braxton, me going in the Nether, the fighting, the arguing, traveling all over the world just to find him. He set all of that up just to prove my loyalty to him. Just to prove that I was worthy enough, that I was strong enough, that I was capable enough as a man to save his father. I don't know what happened. I blacked out. I grabbed the netherite sword he gave to me as a gift and I just stuck it right through his throat and killed him. A lot of stress has been relieved off me that day, but a new wave of guilt carried over me. And I've been feeling terrible ever since I killed him. And I know that sounds weird because for the longest time, you've known I wanted to kill him for everything he's done to us. And everyone keeps telling me, like Braxton and Jennifer and Brendan, that it's not my fault and that I should have done it because he would have killed me or you or even Alina. But I just can't get over the guilt that I killed them, and it's piling up on me. I don't know what to do, and I'm honestly thinking just about turning myself in because I can't handle
Okay.
the stress anymore.
Let me just stop you right there. If you turn yourself in, then I'm gonna have to break you out because you're not turning yourself in. And you shouldn't feel guilty about him. Do you remember what he did to us as kids?
Well, he definitely used to beat us for starters, even for the littlest mistakes. Not
Exactly.
finishing your plate, washing dishes, or even leaving leftover toys behind. And Alina would just cry and cry, saying, "Don't hurt us. Don't hurt our children. Don't kill them."
Because she's weak.
She is weak.
And he's a fool.
She's blindly in love with him, and I keep trying to tell her He's a monster. Why did you marry him?
She knows he's a monster.
But she
She
won't
knows.
leave him.
Because at this point, I think she's holding him. He was holding her hostage.
Well, at least that's one positive thing out of all the things that I just did since you were gone. I managed to set her free. She's a free woman now, and she's becoming a little bit stronger and a little bit tougher than she was when she was with him. And I appreciate that. But why the hell am I feeling guilty for his death? And I can't place my finger on it why I am. And it's not even just him. Anybody I seem to kill or get in trouble now, it's just piling up on me. Like, everything is just my fault now. I feel bad for everything. And it's funny because you would think that a kid who's been through war and literally had to betray his own friends or sell someone out or even kill dozens of people, including a teenager or younger, that you will be numb to the situation. But I killed my father one time and everything seems to pile up on me like it's my fault and I'm the reason why I think I should be in this place. I'm not even sure. Like, look at me right now.
Let's just walk. I'm gonna explain it to you.
Okay. Where are we going?
We're just gonna take a tour down memory lane.
The tour
But
in
first,
the Nether?
yeah. But first, the reason why you're feeling this way is because you're becoming human.
What? What does that mean exactly?
You know how we're technically half demons, half humans?
Yeah, I've been stuck with this stupid green eye thing for the longest time now, and it seems like it's just getting stronger and feeding off my negative urges.
Well, your human side is probably showing more than usual. You're probably feeling that too.
What? How is that possible? We're demons. I thought we weren't supposed to feel human emotions.
But we're half. Because our father was half demon, our mother's human, she fell in love with him. So that makes us, yeah. So your human side is coming out. I've already dealt with that as a younger age, but I guess yours is starting really late.
But why is it starting late? Shouldn't I have just gone through it at a younger age just like you?
You probably,
Adolescence?
your stress probably built up too much because when you were younger, you never let anything stress you out. I always let things get to me, especially with the situation with our mom and our dads. It stressed me out so much. And I went through so many emotions. Okay. When there's so many emotions, but I realized, like, I can't just let this control me like that. Because all it's doing is just hurting me in the end. And then once you hurt yourself, because, like, hurting yourself hurts more than someone else hurting you. Because you know yourself. You know how to break yourself down. You know the ways to torment yourself with your thoughts and your words.
This isn't fair. Why is this happening right now? This can't be happening right now.
It's because you're stressed. You're stressing a little too much. But stress is okay. It's normal.
But what if I do something stupid? What if I turn myself in without anybody knowing? If I turn myself in because of these stupid emotions I'm having right now, I'm facing life in prison. Even a death sentence on top of that. No, a death sentence actually. They're gonna kill me in there. I'm gonna die in there or I'm getting the electric chair. Or they're gonna stick me with some needle that's gonna slow down my pulse.
Then again, you might come back because, yeah. You just probably won't remember anything.
How do I stop feeling guilty, Drizzy? I mean, I was so desperate I had to ask my enemy for help. And all he told me was I needed to embrace the green eyes so if I were to do something bad again, I wouldn't feel it. He was basically telling me to bring out the worst in me so if I were to kill someone or do something in that category, I would just be numb to the situation. But if these human emotions are coming out, like as of right now, I need to find some way to handle this stress. And what the yeah, I forgot those things are mortal enemies, just like me and Braxton. But I killed them and he's not coming back.
One way that is so much easier, but also can be a bad thing, is what are you most guilty about for which person?
Honestly, for killing Dad. That's like the main thing that happened. Ever since I did that, I've just been feeling bad. And the only reason why I'm feeling bad is because mom was she was heartbroken. Not even mom, the whole village was. And the thing it's what's funny is because they knew he was a bad person. But they literally had a and there wasn't even a memorial for him. I mean, they felt sorry, but she was just torn apart. She was lost, broken, confused, and I couldn't do anything about that. And I couldn't tell her that I was the one who did it. And then the way I just seen her execute that one dude for accusing me of killing him because what he overheard, and luckily, thank God, they didn't believe his ass, because if they did, I would probably be dead right now, but man,
So you say they do know, but they still loved him?
yeah.
I say brainwash. I scream brainwash. Because just think about it. The guards are so. Their vibe is just off. And then every time something bad happened that Dad introduced to the whole village, people forgave him the next day. He would blow up a village if he wanted to, move to a new village. Oh, everything's okay now. Don't you think they should still be mad? And the reason
Some
why you feel guilty is not because you killed him. It's because the pain your mom is going through. So if he did brainwash her in some way, we could probably bring back some memory, and she could maybe not like him anymore. You may still feel guilty after that, but just think of how much pain he put you and me through.
I was literally forced into combat at a young age, and I didn't want to do it. I remember the time I first picked up a sword and cut myself. He just told me to be a man. My hand was infected. I mean, I literally had to figure everything out myself. He couldn't even teach me how or even put me in a boot camp or anything. I figured out how to sword fight on my own. I mean,
Exactly.
and then
And
what's funny is because he didn't even have to do it alone himself when he grew up. He used to tell me all these stories about how his father was just the worst, but at least he still managed to help him. Yet he was the worst and never managed to help us. He just threw us in any type of situation that he didn't want to handle and expected us to handle it for him. That war I was in, I almost died because of him. I wasn't even supposed to be in there. He just threw me in there just to teach me a valuable lesson, but a valuable lesson turned into a whole life lesson. I mean, I'm happy, yes, because I got to protect citizens and everything, and I felt good about myself for once in my life, but he's just a monster. And I
and
killed that monster, but some part of me feels guilty as heck. Like I shouldn't have done it. Like it was a mistake. Like I wasn't supposed to do that.
you probably weren't. It was probably a bad thing to do. But the reason why you're hurting is because mom. She's watched you grow up. She put us back on our feet when he put us down. That's the reason why you're hurting. He's done so much to us, and she was the only one who was there to believe and know the pain that we went through. So the reason why you're hurting is because she's hurting, but she just doesn't know the truth.
And this was the sword that I ended him with. This netherite sword that he gave to me as a quote unquote gift. What am I gonna do, Drizzy?
You probably need to throw that sword away.
What? But I like netherite. Well, we are in.
I mean, there's more. It's rare, but there's more everywhere. But that is probably the only thing that's making you feel more guilty. Every time you look at it, you think of him.
You're right. I also have a pickaxe an axe, a shovel, and a full set of armor. I can't keep it. Maybe this won't stop the guilt entirely, but at least...
You could relieve some of the stress.
Yeah. Can't drop it. Can't drop it. Can't.
What if I told you I could get you a better sword, though?
I would very much like that. Very much.
But you already know. There's always some type of battle we have to go through to get it.
Honestly, I think a battle is what I need right now. I need something.
Well, I hope you're up for this because, yeah.
Alright, and the boots. Okay. Well, I'm empty again. But at least I have this... Actually, I don't want the Shadow Knight armor either. I'm not a Shadow Knight. And I kind of don't want to be. No offense, though.
I mean, you're kind of fitting it, not gonna lie.
Okay, that's what I said, too. I was like, I'm rocking it. Braxton knows my style. You know one thing that I was worried about Braxton, though? The fact that he actually wanted to help me, even though we were mortal enemies.
I mean, there's always some good in some people.
You know what he told me? He told me that when he was born as a human, his mother didn't want him, and he was a trash baby. She literally threw him in the trash. Not even a dad wanted him. He practically grew up on his own and was raised by this anonymous man he never knew and still doesn't know to this day. He died one day and got reborn back here in the Nether as a wither skeleton, and it's been like that ever since then. He's been cursed his entire life.
As much as I hate the dude, that sounds really sad.
I know. I mean, I hate his guts. I really do. He's annoying and a little prick, but I can't never imagine dying and being reborn here as a wither skeleton and not being able to leave unless you have some type of magical source of power just to walk through that Nether portal. It's gotta be torture. I mean, look at this place. These people are his family. The ones that helped him out when no one else was here. Can I help you?
He's probably looking for him right now.
Oh! Okay. If I had the sword, I would stab him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've seen me just gut him open, so, I know they're not a little happy with me right now. But they don't have the guts to attack me! Yeah, you need to walk away. I can't be here anymore.
Yeah.
So, about the Nether portal, do you have a flint still? Or, actually, no, you're a Shadow Knight. Can't you just, like, relight it somehow?
Yeah.
It's time to get out of here. So, are you gonna help me try to feel less guilty about the situation?
Almost definitely.
Also, wait, Drizzy, before we go through that portal, I just want to tell you something. I'm so happy you're back.
It feels good to be back. No one knows I'm here, so yeah.
Not even Mom?
Nope. No.
Oh, she's gonna be so happy to see you.
At least it takes her mind off of him.
Kyra, she had to leave, sadly. She went back to her home village.
Yeah, we
had
kind
important business.
Split up.
Yeah. I may try to see if she can come back to the village soon. I kind of want to catch up on everything that's happened since she's been gone.
True.
You know what's funny? Every time, no matter how old I get, whenever I'm by myself in a situation, things always seem to go down. But as soon as family gets around me, or even just one person, everything's fine again.
Because we're like twins, you know?
Yeah. Alright. You ready?
Yeah.